Hey guys, CT Nerf here. I'm coming to you with this review video about the Nerf N-Strike Sledgefire. Alright guys, so here it is. This is it, the Sledgefire from Nerf. This is a pretty cool shotgun style zombie strike line blaster. It is unique in a couple ways, so let's talk about it. First, I'm going to say on the top of the blaster there's a tactical rail, so you can add accessories like a scope or pinpoint sight or really anything you want that will go on the top of a tactical rail. Other than that, there really is no expandable features. There is a stock on this blaster, but it's a permanent stock. It can't go anywhere. It's part of the blaster. There is no front end barrel attachment point, so this is all you're going to get. It is not a clip-fed system, so there's no clip here on the bottom. The trigger is pretty smooth, pretty simple. It does fire really nice. I will say at the very front right here, there seems to be a point for a sling mount. And then along the bottom of the stock, there's this big, huge hole, so you can use that as a sling mount as well. Also cosmetically, like most Nerf blasters, you're going to see the Nerf logo there. You got the name of the blaster in the front, Sledgefire, and on the stock you see the zombie strike. It does mimic the other side, Nerf, Sledgefire, zombie strike. But on this side of the blaster there is something kind of special. Apparently the creator of this blaster wanted to have a tally mark. So you're going to see the tally 7 there. So they must have gotten 7 zombies with this really cool blaster. So you got that going for it as well. That kind of makes this blaster stand out a little bit. I haven't seen that on other blasters. Now to fire this and to load this blaster, it is pretty unique. There is like a hammer shot pull right here. You're going to pull that, and then the front of the barrel comes down, so it like breaks. Then you're going to take one of these refills. This is what you're going to put your darts in. This is exclusively for this blaster, it doesn't come with anyone else. You're just going to put darts right on in here. It holds 3. That's pretty cool. You make sure it's nice and flush, get the darts all the way in there. And then you're just going to load it right into the barrel itself. So now it's loaded, so you're just going to push this back, lock it in place, and now this blaster's ready to fire. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to fire 3 darts at once, which I think is pretty cool. Definitely kind of shotgun style. So I'm just going to aim it right at the camera here. Bam! 3 darts fires. Now what's kind of cool is once you do have one of those dart holders in there, you're going to open it up again, and it like pops out. Ready to go for the next one. Now because of the uniqueness of this blaster, it only can fire 9 shots, well, 3 shots, 9 darts, without having to reload. So here's one more. Lock it up, and fire. So this is really cool because it fires 3 darts at once, but it is kind of a pain to load each one of these little clips, or whatever you want to call them, and then get it ready for the next shot. So that is definitely a little bit of a time-consuming project, so to speak, to get this thing going. So that's definitely something you want to keep in mind when you're considering this blaster. That's about it. So I'm going to be doing a firing test, guys. Alright, so it's about 20 feet to the door, so I'm going to do a little firing test. Alright, a couple things I do want to add is that here's the instruction manual. It explains how to load it, how to fire it. And this blaster does come with like some stencils, so you can have some fun. There's a zombie, there's the Nerf logo, there's a zombie's hand, there's the Z-Strike logo, and then this is a stencil of the blaster itself. So it's kind of neat that, you know, a little bonus accessory that comes with this blaster, so that's kind of fun. I've definitely used the Nerf logo stencil a few times, doing different kind of things that I've done. So that's, you know, it's kind of a neat little bonus to go with this blaster. Pardon me. So like overall, my rating of this blaster is a little mixed. It is not a blaster for war. I would not want to be running around outside, you know, taking shots myself while trying to reload this and fire this. But cool factor is huge on this blaster. It can fire 3 darts at once. Like, look at the size of that barrel. Like this is a really neat blaster. It's awesome to run around and play with in the backyard with a buddy. Run around and play with inside the house. This thing fires 3 darts at once. Like, that is neat. It's just neat. And I love how you have to load it up by pulling that back, taking this out, loading it in. Like, it's just kind of cool. I definitely feel kind of tough with this blaster. You know, it's a big, cool blaster. It is silent. It doesn't require like a flywheel rev or that kind of thing. So that is a bonus if you're trying to be stealthy. This is nowhere near a comparison to like a Rapid Strike or a Strife or something like that. It's not even as good as like a Strong Arm or a Hammer Shot. This is just a fun blaster. It's not meant for war. So I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. I definitely am happy I had this blaster. I own this blaster. My son likes to play with it. It's definitely a good blaster to own, but it's just not a good blaster for war. So definitely keep that in mind when you're making a purchase for the Sledgefire. Alright guys, so as always, you guys have a great night, a great day, and no for nothing.